We have a few general announcements. First announcement I'd like to make is I'd like to thank the residents of Orange Township for re-electing Trustee Knapp and I to another 4-year term. And we're very privileged and honored to be able to continue serving our community. Also, congratulations to our fiscal officer, Ms. Batten, on her re-election as well. So,
thank you.
And
also, thank you to the residents for supporting our road levy. So we are excited to be able to increase the amount of roads that we are able to care for properly. So thank you very much for that.
Yes, and I want to just thank all the voters and everybody who supported me in my reelection too. So I'm really happy to be back for 4 years.
Yeah, as well as thank you for voting me back in on my unexpired term.
So we're
Yeah,
here, we get to work here for the next at least 2 years for the
2
4.
years.
I didn't see any signs for you though.
It was rough. Somebody kept taking them.
It was me. Oh, gosh.
Put up an app, take down a bed. Other things, so we just completed our Fright Fight, which is our Halloween decorating contest. And so we are able to announce the winners today, which is very exciting. We had a number of sponsors that are providing prizes for the winners. So we're grateful for that. For our first place winner, sponsored by Columbus Granite, that is Brad and Hanan Prim. Their house is super exciting. I drove by on Halloween and I don't know, there was probably like, Brad, I think it was dark, I don't know, like 8 o'clock. You had like 15 to 20 people just like kind of milling around the whole neighborhood. It was around your house. It was great.
Yeah, I got compliments on Facebook about it, or on my trustee email. People were talking about it.
So second place, which was sponsored by Wits, and this house was featured in the Columbus Dispatch, so that was pretty exciting. This is Chris Brengartner. Her house is also the Kenrick Fine Homes model home, correct? So yeah, so their house was the one that had the skeletons coming up one side and going across Evans Farm Drive and climbing down. It was really, really over the top and exciting. So thank you guys for all your hard work for that. And then our third place, which was sponsored by Vaughn Industries, is the Thomas Schlegel home. So we are excited for all the families. We had a total of 13 families that participated in the Fright Fight this year. We tried a new voting platform this time. We had a couple hiccups, so we are working on fixing and editing that voting process for the Light Fight. And then a registration for anybody who wants to participate for that one will be open in a couple weeks. So we have signs and prizes and stuff. Do we want to do photos real quick while they're here? Okay. Do we have any other announcements? The next closest thing coming up is our holiday event, but that's the beginning of December, so.
okay.
Okay.
Seeing no other general announcements, we'll move on to public comment. Do we have any public comment this afternoon? Does not appear so. So we'll go on to our agenda changes. Looks like we have one agenda change for a liquor license.
Yes, we received that. I believe that came in the mail, so that would be a liquor license for Scramblers.
Okay. Are
What is-
there,
I'm sorry, what is it for?
An agenda change for a liquor license one.
for Scramblers?
For what?
Scramblers.
Scramblers.
It's a breakfast restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I thought you said, okay.
Moving on to the consent agenda. Are there any questions or discussion on the consent agenda?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda for the regular meeting held on November 5th, 2025, including Resolution 25-283, approving the electronic record of the proceedings from the regular trustee meeting held on October 15th, 2025.
Second?
Roll call. Trustee Knapp? Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes. Next is our Development and Zoning Report. Director Duffy.
Good afternoon, trustees. I will run us through the zoning hearings and meetings report. We do have quite a few zoning meetings come up, so we're excited to talk about zoning as we always are. We have our next one tomorrow evening here in this room at 4:30 p.m. There are two zoning hearings scheduled with the Board of Trustees. The first is for ZON-25-05. That is an amendment to the Planned Commercial District for a property located at 6274 Pullman Drive. That would change some architectural requirements and some use requirements to permit restaurant with a drive-through only and no sit-in component. So that is a proposed Taco Bell and then 7 Brew. The other agenda item on tomorrow's agenda is a request for an amendment for the Nova Lands property at 6601 Columbus Pike. They are essentially requesting to demolish an existing structure and then replace it more or less like for like with a new model home on that property. And then excited to report that we have a hearing coming up for our draft zoning code. That is Monday, November 17th at 6 p.m. here in this room. We did complete the newest draft of the proposed zoning resolution that is available for viewing now on the Orange Township website. We will be emailing that also to anybody who's attended the trustee hearings for the zoning code previously. So a few weeks to give any final public comments or questions on the draft zoning code, but that hearing is set for the 17th at 6 p.m. The Zoning Commission has a meeting scheduled for Tuesday, November 18th at 6:30 p.m. That is for ZON-25-08. That is amendment for a planned commercial district there at the southwest corner of Home Road and 23 along Gooding Boulevard there. That is amending the planned commercial district to allow for senior independent living facilities in association with the construction of an assisted living facility. So you can see that site plan on the screen there. The Zoning Commission had an initial meeting on that at the end of October, but continued it to the November meeting date to allow for regional planning's recommendation to be heard. Regional planning did recommend approval of that application. Board of Zoning Appeals has a meeting scheduled on Thursday, November 20th. There are several items on that evening's agenda. The first was continued from the September meeting, and that is for the proposed expansion, conditional use, and variance for the temple located at 350 East Orange Road. We do have some updated materials on that project. I believe those are available for viewing on our website through our zoning Google Drive. There's also a residential variance for a deck to encroach into the rear yard setback on Row Drive. There is another conditional use for a home occupation for a small roofing company at 7343 Africa Road over there near Africa and Worthington Roads. There is another variance and conditional use. This time for a conditional use for enlargement of a non-conforming structure. And that is located at 8090 West Orange Avenue. They're just north of Orange Road, over near the Parkway subdivision, to expand a non-conforming structure closer to the road than it already is. And final agenda item on that evening's agenda is a wall sign height variance, and that is for the Creative Palette business that has moved into 8337 Green Meadows Drive. Variance was granted previously for that property for a wall sign to be, I believe, 20 feet in height, but they are looking to have that just a little higher up on the building, so they require an additional variance for their wall sign. The Zoning Commission also has one December meeting scheduled, that is Thursday, December 16th at 6:30 p.m. That was a continued application for the proposed Hidden Oak subdivision at 6980 South Old State Road. Zoning Commission did hear that at their October 28th meeting. That was continued to December to allow the applicant some time to revise their plans based on feedback from the community. Currently that is scheduled for Tuesday, December 16th at 6:30 p.m.
Robin, did that one go before regional planning last week as
So
well?
it was on the agenda, but the applicant pulled it from regional planning's agenda, given that, that would not be the final plan that would be reviewed.
Will it go before regional planning then for their November meeting, perhaps?
It should, but it will depend on the timeline of when he's able to update his documents and make those revisions. And then the Zoning Commission has one tabled application, that is rezoning application ZON-25-04 for 5917 North Road for the proposed mixed-use development. I do not have any updates on that project at this time.
Any additional questions or discussion on zoning report? All right, thank you, Director Duffy. Next is our operations report.
Pass.
Pass. Next is our fire report.
Good evening, Board. Two things on the agenda tonight. First is for personal and property not needed, we'd like to put on gov deals. So we were fortunate enough to purchase a new extinguisher trainer for our fire prevention crew to use when they go out to different businesses, schools, and that. It's one that utilizes a iPad, and you can set it up to actually be realistic. You can actually make your desk on fire, and it looks like it, and if you do it right, it puts it out. If it doesn't, then it tells you that you're too close, you're too far. So it's a really good system. It's a lot better than the old systems that we've had in the past. So what we'd like to do is take the old system, because there is some department out there that would get a lot of use out of it. So we'd like to put that on through gov deals. The second thing on the agenda is a donation. We received a $100 Kroger gift card from the residents of Slate Run. We'd like to accept that, and we appreciate them for their donation.
That's very kind.
Any questions or comments on the fire report? Okay, I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 25-284, finding certain personal property not needed for public use, obsolete, or unfit for the use for which it was acquired to have no value, and ordering it to be auctioned on GovDeals, Inc., be discarded or salvaged.
Second?
Roll call, Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes. I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 25-285, acknowledge and accept donation.
Second?
Roll call, Trustee Knapp?
Yes.
Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringel?
Yes. Next is our fiscal office report.
Good afternoon, trustees. We have a couple items on the fiscal agenda today. The first one is increasing some appropriations. If you look, first one is in the general fund, and that is moving some monies around for medical and hospitalization within administration and roads. The second is in the parks levy. That one is about $12,000 into medical as well. And the third movement needed is in the fire fund, $60,000 for the pension funds. The second item would be rescinding resolution, is that right? 25287. This resolution was from the October 15th meeting. A supplemented appropriation was needed, not a permanent appropriation. So we had the money available, and we were able to move it without needing to amend the permanent appropriations. And what I presented was an amendment of the permanent appropriations. So I just need that resolution rescinded. And then moving on to the, our next item would be the cemetery bequests. During the biannual audit that we had this year for years 23 and 24, our audit staff had recommended us closing our cemetery bequests. Currently, we have 2 CDs, and it is my understanding that no one knows exactly the intended purpose of these monies. So audit staff said that we could petition the, I believe it is,
Probate court?
thank you, probate court. Our Assistant Prosecutor Chris Betts has helped me work on some petitions so that he can file those with the court. And this resolution would just be authorizing me to instruct Prosecutor Betts to go ahead and file those petitions with the court. And then moving on to our final item is our liquor license request, and that is for Scramblers on Pullman Drive.
With respect to the first report item with the appropriations, we're moving funds between line items, not increasing appropriations. for each.
Exactly, yes, and that was exactly what I should have done last meeting. It should have been a supplement instead of amending a permanent appropriation, adding more.
And just as a note, I think we dropped the 25 off of the second resolution title, so we'll want to make sure that we
Yes,
probably
that
catch
was, yeah, it stumped me too.
Any questions or discussion on the fiscal office report?
That cemetery bequest CD will just go into the cemetery fund.
Yes, those funds will be transferred into those, and the CDs will be closed as well. So once we get all of that paperwork back from the courts, I'm not exactly quite sure the length of that, but then you'll see those drop off of your bank rec.
Any additional questions or comments? Okay, I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 25-286, revising and/or increasing permanent appropriations established in Resolution 24-340.
Second?
Roll call, trustee Knapp?
Yes?
Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes. I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 25-287, rescinding Resolution number 25-273, revising and/or increasing permanent appropriations established in Resolution 24-340.
Second?
Roll call, trustee Knapp?
Yes?
Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes. I'll make a motion to approve Resolution 25-288, authorizing the fiscal officer to petition Delaware County Common Pleas Court to transfer monies from the Cemetery Bequest Fund to the General Cemetery Fund.
Second?
Roll call, trustee Knapp?
Yes?
Trustee Faust?
Yes.
Trustee Ringle?
Yes. And then, do we need to hold a hearing for the liquor license?
No.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
so consensus on that?
Thank you, trustees.
Do
Thank
they
you.
usually sell alcohol at Scramblers? Do we know?
That I do not know. It is,
Mimosas?
I know, right, that's on it.
yeah, it is a liquor type D, D2 and D3. So that was for, I looked it up and that is a typical restaurant permit class, so.
Interesting, all right.
Yes, so now you will be able to at Scramblers on Pullman Drive.
Interesting, yeah, I don't object.
Next, I believe we have our administration report.
Ms. Bunting, are you going to do that one today, or just breaking it up?
We have a couple things, and
Can you,
one's that for
Cindy, can you give her the mic?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Land Bank Board appointment. Then we'd like to present the 2026 events for your consideration. And then the next one is a tornado sirens EMA agreement.
So I think the land bank is just to appoint Michelle again.
Who currently serves,
currently serves
yeah,
in
as
that
the
role.
township appointee on the Land Bank Board. So thank you, Michelle, for your previous service and your willingness to continue serving. Go ahead.
Yeah, the events, is going to go through that one. So just so we have it like an audio, the Business Appreciation Breakfast, looks like the proposed date is February 10th, which is a Tuesday. I know we're having that at It's called the Ohioan now. It used to be called Nationwide Conference Center. It's now the Ohioan.
Oops, sorry, trustees. Could I pause for a second to restart so I can get that displayed on the screen? It looks like it's not cooperating, so
Yeah.
I'm going to try to quickly restart. Sorry.